amid the negotiations aimed at ending the war in Gaza. This next report explores whether or not Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has been successful to achieve his goals in these past 2 years.
Before Hamas launched a scathing attack on Israel, geopolitical plates in West Asia were shaky, but there was an uneasy status quo in the region. One that did not evolve, Israel launching its most lethal ground offensive in Gaza, and also did not spill over to Israel's neighboring countries of Lebanon, Iran, Iraq, and even Syria. Post-October 7, 2023, Israel tanks went deep inside Gaza to dismantle Hamas's underground tunnel networks. Israel completely halted all aid coming to the enclave. It killed Hamas's most prominent leaders, including Yahya Sinwar in Gaza's shattered building and Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh on Iranian soil. What began as a special operation to wipe out Hamas by Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu quickly turned into one of the bloodiest wars in the region. Slowly and gradually, the war resulted in isolation of Israel's longest-serving prime minister. The impact of Israeli operations has been staggering. For the first time in decades, UN declared famine in northern Gaza. That is projected to expand to Deir el-Bala and Khan Yunis. Almost 89% of Gaza's water and sanitation infrastructure is damaged. 92% of residential buildings are reduced to rubble. Schools and universities are shut. Nearly 300 journalists have lost their lives, and over 67,000 Palestinians have been killed as human rights agencies decry genocide. Israeli Prime Minister and his cabinet vehemently deny the claim. Abroad, popular support for Israel has fallen. Allies like France, Italy, Canada, supporting Israel's operation against Hamas, have now recognized a Palestinian state. The latest testimony was Netanyahu addressing almost an empty UN hall at the high-level United Nations General Assembly.
But we're not done yet. The final elements, the final remnants of Hamas are holed up in Gaza City. They vow to repeat the atrocities of October 7th again and again and again, no matter how diminished their forces.
Israel's recent strike in Doha has not only angered the Qatari leadership, but also Trump, who has provided a security guarantee to his Arab ally, while the U.S. has spent over $20 billion to support Israeli operations. Trump nudged Netanyahu to accept his peace proposal, citing that Israel has lost international support and that this is the best deal Israel can get. While the far-right ministers aim to expand Israeli settlements in the occupied West Bank, Trump says he won't tolerate annexation of the Palestinian territory. When the war began, Netanyahu had vowed to finish Hamas and bring all the 250 hostages back home. But nearly 2 years on, Netanyahu is learning the limits of what can be achieved by military power alone.